All right, let's bring Mike back into the conversation. The other side of the ball, talking defense. The Vols allowing the most passing yards in the league. Colton Hood, Ty Redmond facing off against a pretty hot Alabama offense right now. Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams. What's it going to take to contain these guys?
Well, I mean, great man-to-man coverage. And Tennessee's going to play man-to-man. They certainly play some zone. Bernard obviously is excited about the fact that Tennessee plays man-to-man by his comments about the field of dreams. But this is who Tennessee really is. And if they're going to do what they do on defense, those corners have to match up. The other place they have to match up to is in the slot, and that's at the star position, also known as nickelback. And that's McMurray and that's Boo Carter. So those guys have to be just as good as the corners because Alabama runs a ton of three wides. They like to get these guys involved and make things happen. And Ty Simpson knows where to go with the ball. I thought what Heath said earlier in the show was so interesting, comparing the quarterbacks and talking about how they both really make good decisions and get the ball to the guy who's open. Ty Simpson does that. Last week, Ryan Williams, still battling the hamstring, wasn't quite there, so he went other places with the football. He's going to try to put pressure on every part of the secondary, and it starts outside at the corner and at the star position.
Yeah, give us more on that, Mike. Where do you think Simpson challenges the Vols secondary tonight?
I think it's in the middle, and I think it's Turrentine and Farouk, the safeties, who are going to be challenged. And I think it's going to be the linebackers, too. I think you're going to see them get a lot of challenge with the crossers. He works that middle, and Alabama is confident enough in his decision-making to let him do it. A lot of teams in college football don't utilize the middle of the field because bad things can happen if a ball's tipped or somebody takes a hard hit and fumbles. You know, there's a lot of traffic in there. Well, guess what? Ty Simpson can manage it. He knows how to do it. He puts the ball in the right spots where guys can make catches, do something with it after the catch, or if they need 5 yards for a first down, he can put it in a place where they can get 6 yards and get down. So Turrentine and Farouk, and I hate to keep saying Heath Schuler's just been so good on this show, though he's taken all the lines. Communication, such a key for this secondary. They've got players who can make things happen. They've done it. We've seen them do it, but they have gotten lost at times. Tennessee cannot get lost in this ball game. They can't have communications errors because a quarterback like Ty Simpson will make you pay. He knows how to do it, and that's where Tennessee has to be good. Listen, let him complete passes. Let things happen. Knock them down when they catch it. Make them have to make another first down. Make them have to make 2 first downs. Fine. You understand Alabama has good players. Things are going to happen. Make it hard on them. That's what this is about from a communication and a responsibility standpoint tonight. Understand that Alabama is going to have some chances to complete passes. Just don't get lost and give up the big play. Kind
of piggybacking off of what you've been talking about here, Mike, the Vols have given up 32 plays of 20-plus yards this year. Situational defense also. Teams have converted nearly 40% of the time. This is something that's been frustrating you on 3rd and 4th downs. How important is containing 3rd down defense tonight?
It's massive. I mean, and the problem, too, Britt, with them is it's also 4th down defense. Alabama is 10 of 16 converting 4th downs, and they're not afraid to go on 4th and 8. You know, that's what they did last week in the game against Missouri. They got a 4th and 8. I think it was at Missouri's 38-yard line. They say, too far for a field goal. We don't want to punt. Let's go. And they converted. And, again, it comes down to their weapons, and it comes down to the decision-making of Simpson. The guys up front have to get heat on him. They've got to get their hands up, too, because, again, not a tall player. One of the areas of emphasis for the defensive line, get your hands up. Maybe you tip a ball, bat a ball, something can happen. Alabama has only turned it over 2 times on the year. So guess what? They're due. It happens. It's football. It's a strange game. You can do it by batting a ball up in the air and having it fly to, a linebacker or a defensive back making a play. This is what it's got to be about for Tennessee. Little things, staying with it, and in particular, in those situations on 3rd down, guard guard the first down marker. If they've got to make 9, let them get 7 and tackle them on 4th and 2, play that down. That's what this has got to be about. And Tennessee, I think, is ready for that from a mental standpoint. That is what has been preached so much this week. Here we go.